it's your girl AngelSimmerX and welcome back to my channel. And today I have a brand new video on the Sims 4 patch update, which involves the skin tones update that we've been waiting for, as well as sliders for both the skin tones and makeup. And I have some pretty cool revelations to show you guys. But first off, I want to talk about the new loading screen when you load up the Sims. This is the brand new main menu. You change it up. I actually like it better than the previous one that we had. It looks way cooler. And now you have up here where it says, down here where it says it's a major update, and of course the latest patch notes. So now it's not so much at the bottom like you see down here, view most recent patch notes. It's more off to the side, which I like that a little bit better. And of course the latest pack, latest news for your Spark challenges. And so you have another interface. This is your home menu. Now you have another interface where you can view all of the packs that you have. So you have your expansion packs, game packs, and your stuff packs all down here, and of course your free items. So this is just viewing all the packs. You can just view just the packs that you own, or you can select off of any one of these at the top. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm going to bring up face, and right away we see the four new sections actually, excuse me, for skin tone. So it's already selected on all, but you can choose just to focus on the warm palette, the neutral palette, the cool palette, or the miscellaneous tones, which is your alien skin tones and your vampire skin tones. So I'm just gonna bring it back on all. And Anita is a warm skin tone. So what I'm gonna do is when I click the actual skin tone itself, the slider pops up. So you can slide it back, which will change the skin tone and make it darker, or you can slide it to the right, and it will make the Sims skin tone lighter. Or you can place it in the middle, and it will just be a little bit of both. A nice, really nice mixture. But I love that now we have a ton of new different skin tones to play with. And it's not so difficult to find that perfect skin tone that you're looking for. I know for me, like, it was a little bit tricky to create my Sim self because I'm so in between tones. Like, I'm like a warm neutral. And so that was really frustrating because up here, it would only get to like a certain skin tone, and it wouldn't look right. And so now I'm really happy that we have more options. This should have been done in the beginning, but I'm glad now that we have more options and we have a little bit more ability to truly customize the skin tone as we see fit. Now there is some good news with this, is that in skin details, your CC custom content for like your skin overlays and other skins are compatible. They do work for me anyway. Like the Praline Sims skin, I have the one from GoPoles which works. And let me just check out the slider here. So yeah, it's totally compatible. So this was something I was curious about. I didn't know why I didn't check it before. So skin detail like blushes and highlighter, there is no slider for if you have any CC makeup that's in skin detail. There are no sliders for that. But they still function as you just saw. So now I'm going to go over to eyeshadow. And the thing that I found out with just regular Sims eyeshadow, or Sims makeup in general, just base game makeup, is that the sliders are actually limited to certain parts of makeup. So for example, you have your eyeshadow here and you can change the hue Pretty cool, right? From the current shade. You can also change the opacity, which is, of course, like how, you know, little or like how much of the eyeshadow you see. Saturation, of course, is like how dark or light you want it. And brightness, again, is just like your intensity, how dark or light you want it. So now when it comes to eyeliner, the hue does not change. I'm gonna go, she's wearing CC eyeliner. I'm gonna change over to custom content eyeliner. So the hue, well, hue doesn't really change here. Opacity will change. Your saturation is locked in and your brightness changes. So those are some things that I noticed. With your blush, she's wearing my CC blush, I think. Yeah. I'm going to take that off and I'm going to put on base game blush. So here, hue, saturation, and brightness are locked. The only thing you can change is the opacity in terms of blush. But your lipstick, you can change. Let me put on a base game lipstick to show you guys. So I'm going to put on the MAC one. You can change the hue with these as well as the opacity, but you can't change the saturation. But you can change up the brightness of it if you wanted to. Now, in terms of custom content, the slider does work, but it's only limited to pretty much one of the sliders. Even though all the sliders seem to be available, it only really works with opacity. The opacity is the only thing that changes with the custom content makeup, which I kind of like because, you know, maybe sometimes I don't want to see the full-on effect of a certain eyeshadow that I might use. So it really just all depends. But I'm glad that the sliders do work with custom content CC. At least something that one thing works, even though I'm pretty sure we would have to go back in, like as creators would have to go back in and be like, okay, well, let's change up the let's fix it so that we can have all of the sliders work. So I'm pretty sure that is what would have to happen. We'd have to go back in and fix it to where, I'm not sure how, but have it go back in and fix it to where, okay, well, all of the now we can get all the sliders working. And so I'm wondering here about this little plus feature, because as I change the opacity, this little plus, oh, so you can actually save it. So let's say you wanted to use your new tone or whatever. See, this is full opacity, but I just dialed it down just a little bit. So that's that's basically your new swatch that's dialed down a little bit. So let's see, I'm gonna delete it. Yes, I want to delete that option. I couldn't think for a second, like I was having a bit of a brain freeze. So I'm gonna do one, I'm gonna dial it way down. So about halfway. I'm gonna save it. So now that's my new swatch. Oh, it creates a completely new swatch too. New color and everything. So that's awesome. So this is the original and here's the new one. So that's cool that we actually get to save these new options as well when we make these changes. So another thing that I discovered was the CC eyes. Sliders actually work on custom content eyes, but of course, again, only the opacity works for custom content eyes. So as you can see, the eyes are getting lighter and darker as I play with that particular slider. So that was one thing that I noticed, and that's pretty cool. But anyways, guys, that is it in terms of the cast update. And I'm pretty sure there was more, a little bit more to this update. I know there were some bug fixes, but this was the major update that we've been waiting for The Sims. So I'm happy to report the custom content, my custom content that I know of that I have. is working and is compatible with the sliders to an extent, with the exception of those that are in the face detail section. If you have like makeup in the face detail section, then you won't be able to use sliders on those. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts about the new patch update in the comments section down below. Please also don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I hope you guys have a great day wherever you may be, and I will see you in my very next video. Bye, guys.